Hello boat fans, this is Tim from Boatshed Brighton on board this Princess 415 sports cruiser for a look around her cockpit and her flying bridge and her interior for you. So here we are, we're on the flying bridge at the moment. So as you can see, we've got a great view around forwards and aft and to both sides. We come up through the starboard aft hatch there from the cockpit straight up into this really nice wide area with lots and lots of seating. So we've got that L-shaped seating there. You'll notice that the upholstery is all nice and new looking, and that's because it is. And if I just turn round and look towards the starboard forward side of the bridge here, we've got the seating here which is reversible, so you can push the seat forward and sit facing aft if you'd like to look backwards when you're not driving. We've got a nice comfortable helm seat there for two, and as you may expect, we've got all the engine controls we need here. So we've got steering via wheel, we've got the two throttles, compass, boat speed, engine speed, etc, etc, and there's also provision to bring the GPS and the VHF radio up here too. If I just look up slightly, we can see we've got a really good view over the foredeck there. So when you're coming alongside, you've got the use of the really powerful engines too to help you steer by the main engine. So berthing this boat should be a breeze. So just looking over onto the port side, as you can see, we've got a cupboard unit there, and we've got again another seat here which is reversible, so you can sit four people athwartships if you'd like to. So that's the flying bridge. So what I'll do is I'll just turn around and we'll go down to the hatch which leads us into the cockpit. So quite a steep Fairline-esque ladder here, but not too difficult, plenty to hold on to. And this brings us out into the cockpit, which I can only describe as absolutely huge. I'm standing on the port side now, looking starboard, and as you can see, we've got the carpet, we've got the access hatch down there into the after locker. In there we've got access to the steering gear, the heating unit, and a few other bits and pieces, but lots of stowage down there. We've got seating athwartships for lots of people. We've got a really nice cockpit table too, and as you can see, we've got this cockpit enclosure all the way around. Looks in good nick. The clouded windows are soon to be replaced, so you've got shelter from the weather, or you've got shelter from the sun too. And if you want to roll the sides up to let the air through your hair, then you can do that also. Altogether a rather nice area, and really big too. So let's go through into the main accommodation area through the French windows, and we're looking to starboard. We've got a great big sofa unit there, L-shaped, with a nice big saloon table with the two leaves that drop down. As we walk around the boat or around this compartment, you'll notice we've got big windows all the way around, so really great visibility from inside the boat here. We've got curtains too as well, which aids with the privacy, but it feels nice and comfortable, and with the neutral decor and the nice coloured cushions, does feel nice and tranquil in here, topped off by a nice carpet too. Very nice indeed. So let's move forwards, and we'll look up at the lower steering position. So this is where you would be on a day when possibly you may be too hot to sit in the sun, or it may be too cold and windy up top, where you might find yourself sitting down here in the nice enclosed steering position with the heating on. Either way, you've got the bench seat here for two or three people. We've got an electrics panel, we've got the helm with the wheel steering and the throttles, and even more instrumentation down here by way of engine temperature, engine oil pressure, engine speed and boat speed too, along with the compass. We've got a small nav area there just underneath the radar on the chart plotter. So yeah, does what it says on the tin. You should be able to drive this boat quite happily from that position. So let's go down and through the galley first before we look at the galley. And first of all, we turn starboard into the guest cabin, and as you can see, we've got beds here. At the moment they're configured into a double, but they can be made into two singles, but at the moment we've got one double that encompasses the whole of the cabin. Inboard here we've got a small shelf unit, we've got portholes to the outboard side, and we've got cupboards above the portholes, and a nice hanging locker and cupboard in the starboard forward part of the cabin also. So really nice space. Again, with the light kind of tones of the bulkheads and the deckheads, feels good. And although the ceiling or the deckhead does dip down here underneath the helm's feet at the lower steering position, I think there's plenty of room here to sit up in bed and read away, or have your your toast and coffee in the morning to your heart's content. No problem. Right then, let's reverse out of there and we'll look at the main cabin first. So here we go. Very nice double bed. It's an island berth. There's access port and starboard. There are cupboards port and starboard. We'll go to the starboard side first. We've got drawers, we've got cupboards, we've got hanging lockers, etc., and we've got a step up to the bed too there. So feels very, very nice. And set into the deck head, there's me in the window. Hello. So the mirror, we've got the hatch there which opens to let lots of light and air flood in, and that's also got a blind on it to black it out for when you're sleeping. And again, on the port side is pretty much a repeat of starboard. The curtains are closed at the moment, but we do have portholes behind there. But again, we've got lots of cupboards and drawers. And you'll notice as we go around the boat, there is 240 volt sockets everywhere too. So I'll just turn to starboard now, and we'll go into the ensuite heads. And the first thing to notice is that we actually walk through the shower cubicle as we walk in. There's no shower curtain there at the moment, but that's where it would be. And you would stand, close the door, close the shower curtain and have a nice shower, but not there at the moment. So into the heads, and we can see a nice white throne there. And then behind we've got the shelf, we've got the opening porthole, we've got some cupboards above too. And then on the forward bulkhead, mirrored cupboards. And then moving down, we've got the sink and the shower controls, although there is no shower head fitted in here at the moment, but I'm sure that can be sorted out nice and easily. So let's come out of that compartment, back through the main cabin, and we'll exit to the port side and open the door to port. And here is the day head. So as you can see, a nice new toilet here. Again, you're walking through the shower cubicle to get in here. There is a shower curtain and a working shower in here. And then above the head, we've got the opening porthole, cupboards above. And again, all very, very similar to the other head. We've got the mirrored cupboards there too, and the shower unit, and the built-in sink unit there with the shower controls incorporated. So yeah, plenty of space, lots of headroom, wouldn't feel too bad in there at all. And it is an electric toilet. Now if you move aft, that brings us into the galley, so let's have a quick look at that. Nice U-shaped affair. We've got plenty of work surface to the aft there, followed by the double sink unit, some more workspace there, and we have what is essentially a new cooker against the forward bulkhead there. Cupboard underneath. And if we look above, we'll see we've got a microwave, and we've got a vent extractor fan. And then all the way along the port side, we've got a combination of cupboards, sliding cupboards, a porthole, more cupboards, and then the work unit, or the cupboards that stick out from the side to midships. We've got a knife holder, we've got more cupboards, etc, etc. All very good. Lots of stowage on this boat, under the sink also. And then underneath here we've got the sink. So yeah, it should be a very, very nice working area. Feels connected to the saloon as well, so the chef doesn't feel all isolated from his friends or relatives. We have got lots of handles everywhere, so if you're bombing along at high speed, then I would expect there's always something to hold on to. There are good, strong, deep fiddles around this boat as well. And then if you come back up to the saloon, we look at the port side. We've got a TV on its own unit there too, with drawers underneath, and we've got another sofa there which looks long enough for me for somebody to be able to sleep on, no problem at all. So that completes our tour of this Princess 415 from 1986. If you would like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for lots more pictures, videos and virtual reality. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and goodbye.